Today, I'd like to invite you to join me in discovering some of California's exciting mission treasures with short pit stops to visit a couple of remarkable and beautiful state parks. So sit back, relax, and let's get started on our second week of California road trip. On our last week episode, we started the journey by visiting Mission San Carlos Borromeo. Some of the important historical facts that I learned from visiting the mission is that Saint Junip Parisera is known as the Apostle of California and the founding father of the California missions. Throughout the Carmel Mission Basilica Museum, visitors can view many of the personal belongings, liturgical furnishings, and relics of Saint Junip Parisera on public display. This is also his final resting place. Did you know that the mission is the site of California's first library with 30 books, founded in 1778? They also have on display the Bible, which Ronald Reagan used to be sworn in as the governor of California, which were Father Sarah's Bible, dating back to 1568. Next is Mission Santa Cruz. It was founded on August 28, 1791, and it's one of the smallest missions today as a replica sits on the original site. It was named after the cross rather than after a saint. The original painting statues and a chalice used by Sarah remain intact. Now that we've dipped our toes in the history of California missions, it's time for a quick pit stop at the Pigeon Lighthouse Historical Park. Located along the stunning California coastline, this picturesque lighthouse offers breathtaking views and a glimpse into the maritime history of the region. Next is the Mission San Rafael. It's the 20th mission. Named after Raphael the Archangel, the angel of body healing. Its replica church is one of the smallest in the chain, and it served under 4 flags: Spain, Mexico, California, and the US. However, it was closed when I visited, so I wasn't really able to explore it. So good morning. It is actually Saturday already. I know I haven't been videotaping myself, to be honest. It's kind of tough for me, especially, trying to shake off the nervousness of parking somewhere. I thought I'd be okay, and I should have been okay had I not had those experience in the beginning where it was kind of scary a little bit. But yesterday or last night, I slept at an area where there were other campers, and it was pretty good. Nobody knocked. Everybody just kind of stayed asleep. I think I was the first one to wake up. And right now I'm already here at San Francisco de Solano Mission, and it's right here by the Sonoma County area. The drive was beautiful, and the van is pretty heavy, so I've been prioritizing focusing on my safety and everybody else around me. Only 8:10 and it doesn't open until 10 o'clock. So now I'm making my breakfast. I just made my coffee and I'm gonna have breakfast. Next is San Francisco Solano, the 21st and the final of the Alta California chain located in Sonoma, California. It's the northernmost of the vast mission trails of the Americas, founded in July 4th, 1823. Located across the street from the Sonoma Military Barracks, built in 1836 by General Vallejo. Here, the first bear flag was raised over California on July 14, 1846, declaring California's independence from Mexico. I was glad I started early because it was a Saturday. The line of cars going to Sonoma County was so long and I was on the opposite side of the traffic. I made my way to my next pit stop, the enchanting Cow Redwoods State Park. Here, I got to experience the awe of towering ancient redwoods and took a peaceful hike through the forest trails where I felt so lucky to see some wildlife. I continue to marvel at the natural wonders like this tail of the rings. Considered as the oldest known coast redwood, it sprouted and started growing 2,300 years ago, meaning it's been around when the Chinese invented paper, the birth of Jesus, the founding of Chichen Itza, a city during the Mayan era, and the arrival of the Pilgrims at the Plymouth Rock. The tree fell on 1934 at Humboldt County, and part of it is in display here. I really enjoyed the combination of history and nature this state park had to offer. There was so much to see and do that I ended up spending the night at this place. Continuing our adventure, I arrived at the Mission San Jose in Fremont. It's the 14th mission and is known as the Queen of the Missions. The current mission church, built in 1985, is an authentic replica. In 1868, the mission was almost completely ruined, but the seminary wing survived and is now being used as a museum. Our next destination takes us to Mission Santa Clara, located in Santa Clara near the heart of Silicon Valley. This is the 8th mission, and it was founded on January 12, 1777, adjacent to the oldest college in California, the University of Santa Clara. Father Junip Parisera chose Santa Clara or St. Clair to be the first woman to serve as the mission patron saint. I did not want to stop here at Mission de la Soledad. I didn't know where it was, but when I saw the sign on the highway, I quickly made the decision to go since I felt like it was one that was so out of the way. Like all missions, the 14 stations of the cross adorn the walls. Each church has a different version of the stations. Soledads are rare originals. This is the 13th mission, and it was founded by Father Lassuet in 1791. The mission is isolated that it was named Our Lady of the Solitude.